Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're continuing our game of Planescape Torment. We need to continue where we left off. No. There are others. So I think I saw this one. I'm not sure I did the third page. Horrible regret. Larger chambers, 3-room counterclockwise on the stairwell.
Done.
Oh. This one? No. Counterclockwise. Oh, counterclockwise. Oh, it's this one. You stand on the deck of your flagship, the Divine Hammer, as it floats over the continent of Agaraim, held aloft by the winds of magic. The very landscape roars and thunder and shudders beneath the bombardment of your fleet. 1,000 ships cannon and bombards hurling their sorcerous fire down like vengeful gods. The shockwaves began to hit your ship only minutes ago, a constant vibration that sends shudders through the whole of the ancient craft and moves your very bone, accompanied by a constant rumbling bass. As the land's mountains begin to sink and the seas that surround it began to boil off into the atmosphere, your first officer comes to stand beside you. My lord, Admiral, permission to speak freely? You nod. You nod your acquaintance. You nod. Your stomach sinking as you guess at his question. My lord, forgive me, but how? What gives us the right? 1 billion lives? You speak without turning to him, unable to take your eyes off of Rumos, the nation's vast capital city, as it vaporizes into a cloud of superheated gases 12 miles across, a growing ever wider. If you only knew the full treachery of the Agarites, First Officer Felm, one which is beyond most any man's comprehension, then you would know. You would speak of our right to annihilate them. We've no right to let them live. But, sir, traitors, all of them. Surely among the hundreds of thousands, how many innocents? Silence! Speak of it no more. Our king has spoken. His will be done. The task set to us is a horrible one, not fit for contemplation or questioning. There is no room for pity, no room for remorse, only duty. The two of you stand silently for a time, watching the last minutes of Agaraim. At long last you sigh, a low stuttering exhalation that sounds as if something has broken inside you. Beneath the brazen plate that covers the ruined half of your face, your dead eye begins to weep. Falm, my friend, I would have you understand. I know now, as I look down at what I have wrought here, that were I to think upon what I have done, what I have truly done, I would be struck mad. A deed such as this, the anguish would overwhelm, destroy me. So, First Officer Falm, it must be that there are no innocents in Agarim, no mothers, no children, no people, only traitors, vile, cunning traitors, who deserve no less than the full brunt of our holy king's wrath. Do you understand this? Yes, my lord. Good, now go. I wish to be alone here. By your command, Lord Admiral. Falm bows his head and returns below deck, leaving you to stand over the end of civilization. Oh, more XP for these ones. Lady, did I talk to you? Okay, she's the one that's not there. So that was horrible regret. Let's go with shock and rise to seething vengefulness. These ones are much more interesting than the other ones. I guess it's this one. You stand somewhere in the nether regions of the plains, a sweltering place where the ground is beaten copper and the sky is of brass. Here, the bodies of sinners, petitioners in this horrid place, are rolled amongst iron brambles and bronze scorpions until their bones are fine, grey dust. You squint at the horizon, the bone dust rising with putrid smelling gusts of wind that carry with them the sound of agonizing moaning. There is nothing but flat, metallic landscape as far as the eye can see. The dust is everywhere, in everything. It stings at your eyes, coats the inside of your mouth with a pasty film. You spit, wiping at it with your finger. But it's of no use. The stuff's taste has fouled your mouth completely. You look down at the key in your hand, a minute platinum orb, and picture the man's face who solemnly swore to you the magical portal you just passed through, now gone, of course, led to the green fields of Bitomia. Somewhere by all the powers and their proxies was going to pay for this one. Slowly dawning over. How good could it be, you think, regarding the burgundy liquid carefully? Across the table from you, the twisted old man smiles slyly. Please, sir, try, he whispers, his hushed voice the sound of dry leaves blown over a roughly cobbled street. Thou shalt find it more than lives up to thy expectations, I am sure. You nod at him and lift the crystal goblet into the air, watching the light play through the crimson liquor. You'd come a long way for this drink, searched long and hard for this old man, and you'll be damned to let anything rush you. Now, the moment was to be savored. You raise the glass to your lips, inhaling the stuff's aroma. The bouquet is light, sweet, intoxicating, almost dizzyingly so. You've tried countless drinks, written tomes about them, their flavors and smells, means of manufacture, in your journeys across the plains, but this stuff was supposed to be legendary. No living man you'd found or heard of had tried this stuff, but the stories were ridiculous. Nothing could taste quite so good. Nothing could taste quite so good, but if there were the slightest bit of truth to them, this would be some fine liquor indeed. At last you drink the goblet, a cautious sip. Incredible, indescribable. As the flavor washes over your palate, you fight the urge to shudder with delight. Nothing you have tried in all your long years has tasted quite like this. You look up at the old man, startled to find your glass empty. You had drained it all in a single draught. You wipe your eyes with the back of your hand, not entirely sure when you had begun to cry. Tears of joy, eh? The old man laughed softly. Quite pleasant to the tongue, is it not? Wouldst thou like some more, perchance? He smiles at you once more. Yes, if I might. Surely, he replies, refilling your glass. Try as you might, you cannot resist downing it in a single gulp. You thrust your finger into the goblet in an attempt to find some last hidden drop of the stuff. Several times more does he fill the goblet, and each time you gulp the stuff down as a starving man would devour a feast, unable to control yourself, to deny yourself another exquisite taste of it. He chuckles softly once more. A drink such as this, a man would do anything for it, no? You nod without hesitation. Yes, a man would, Looking at him, his sly smile suddenly takes on a whole new meaning. A sense of horror begins to creep over you, even as you begin to yearn painfully for more of the blood-red liquor. Yes, yes. The old man grins, his yellow eyes gleaming. A man would do anything in a thrall of such a drink, even the most terrible, the most heinous of deeds, as thou shalt see, my newest servant. Nice, nice, okay. So that was slowly dawning horror and indescribable frustration. So back to this one. You can see it now, the crown of Aphon, gleaming upon a marble pedestal. No more than 20 strides away it is. With it, you could wrest control of the armies of Ethanopolis away from your treacherous brother and restore your father's kingdom. A foul, your wretched brother was. You smiled grimly at the thought. To leave the king's only daughter alive, thinking she could do him no harm. A sound. The creak of leather sandals, the softest hiss. Over there, by that third pillar. She was close now. Palufi the Medusa, jealously guarding the crown of her servants had stolen for her so long ago. Crouching behind the white pillar, you wrap your head tightly around your trusted, thrice-blessed javelin. With your helm of swiftness and the 100-mirrored shield, even a beast such as Palufi would be no match for you. At any moment now, she would round the pillar and meet the sight of you. Even if she turned away from the shield, your javelin would surely find her throat. Suddenly, there is a gentle touch on your shoulder. You gasp, spinning around to face, of course, the Medusa. Accepting the inevitable, you only have time to loose a piercing cry of frustration before your lungs and every other part of you solidifies into a cold gray stone. Yeah. So how did he record that memory exactly? Yo, bass! More. That was indescribable frustration. Interesting. A vastly important secret. Six Imperial servants rush ahead of you, swinging the golden doors of the Dragon Palace wide. Long live the Empress! They cry in unison. 1,000 years! Long live the Empress! 1,000 years! Beyond the threshold, dozens of loyal warlords, kings in their own right, drop to their knees, touching their heads to the floor in deference, as you pass them en route to the Grand Imperial throne. As you turn and face your minions, seating yourself upon the Imperial throne, you allow a small, satisfied smile to creep across your carefully painted lips. There is but one thought in the forefront of your mind. That the body of the young Empress Wu Tsun Sha lies broken at the bottom of the Well of Solitude, and that you, Bai Hua, a horse merchant's daughter, are at last poised to shake the empire and the corrupt Wu dynasty to its very foundation. Ah. Eh. My favorite one was Slow Dawning Horror. Lycanthropy. Let's go. Let's transform into a fucking werewolf or something. Suddenly aware that the hour has almost come, you leap from your bed and run flying from your cottage and into the surrounding woods. Stumbling in the dark, you come to a small, moonlit clearing, the one you had found last week and decide to use tonight. You hastily strip off your clothes, sit in the long grass, and wait. You close your eyes, listening to the steady chirp of crickets, the throaty croakings of bullfrogs in a nearby creek, the rustle of the grass as the wind caresses it. What would someone think seeing this through your eyes, experiencing this moment and what was next to come? Soon you would travel to the city, find a cleric to rid you of the curse, but for now, may as well make the best of things. You rub your hands together with anticipation, grinding like a bearded, fire-aired giant of a madman, sitting naked and alone in the forest clearing in the dead of night. A prickling sensation runs across your skin, and your senses sharpen dramatically. You breathe in through your nose, inhaling the scent of everything around you. The damp earth, the sweat on your cast-off clothes, the opossum clinging fearfully to the tree behind you. You open your eyes and look down at your forearms. The faint moonlight reveals the slightest quivering across their surface, but in moments the flesh begins to ripple impossibly, tufts of thick brown fur sprouting forth with a grisly crackling sound, like popping joints and grinding bones. Your back and shoulders begin to hunch and broaden, uncomfortable but not quite painful. Your muscles, your entire body mass doubles, triples in size, and continues to grow. Still fascinated by the transformation itself, you watch as your fingers wither away to nothing, hands swelling into meaty paws from which burst fur and massive black claws. The night seems to become brighter as your eyes transform, become accustomed to the darkness. A wide muzzle comes into view and you touch your wet, snuffling nose delicately, chuckling to yourself. Next time you think you'll have to stare into a mirror or pond as the curse takes effect. Watch your face warp and change, losing its familiar shape to become a bear's. Soon it becomes difficult to concentrate upon anything but your more basic urges. Food would be good. Right now, yes, food. Perhaps we'll get lucky and find a nice, fat catfish in the creek. You rise off your massive hunches with a huff and begin to amble through the trees on all fours, heading for the water's edge. We're done! We're done with these ones. Oh, you really have to go all around. More. And that's it. What were the last sensations? Not right now. Okay, wow. But I should be able to access the private ones. I may have to talk to the bouncer again. Okay, they don't answer questions. Help. I like to buy something from the vaults. Power word blind, 4,000 bucks though. Ouch, level 8. Well, not now. Can you show me the sensoriums? Yes, the private.
Done.
No. Well, let's see if I can find some people to talk to. Oh, like you. Oh, Quell, I think I know I need you. This older man is chewing on something, muttering softly to himself. After a moment there is a crack as he crunches down on the object in his mouth, then swallows it. His bushy brass-white eyebrows furrow for a moment, rise, and then furrow again. Without so much as looking at you, the man reaches into his tunic, pulls out a puce-colored ball, regards it curiously for a moment, then pops it into his mouth. I said greetings. The man frowns and waves you away, then nods to himself thoughtfully as he savors the flavor of whatever he's put into his mouth. The man smirks, bites his thumb at you, then abruptly pauses. His cheeks swell, and with a violent gag, he spits up a large black fly, which begins to buzz around the chamber. Minorosian candies be damned, he cries, shaking his fist at the insect. He whirls at you. What? What do you know of Ravel Puzzlewell? Yeah, let's go with this. He pops a small red candy into his mouth. Do you always traipse about molesting puissant mages with your ignorant paddle? Babbling, blathering, chittering, chattering. The candy shoots from his mouth on chattering, flying in an eye arc to land on the floor with a wet plip. He stares at it sadly. Sorry about your candy. Pick it up and eat it. Sorry about your candy. It was so tasty, too. He mewls. He suddenly looks up, snarly. Sorry, as you should be. You piking dung beetle. Mages deserve respect, and bashers like you should know their proper place. He begins to jump up and down. Proper place, proper place. Or maybe just like, proper place, proper. I can just imagine that. Proper place, proper place. Snatch up the mage's candy and eat it. Why not? Let's go. You snatch up the candy and pop it in your mouth. Its taste is sweet and tangy. The mage's jaw drop. My delectably scrumptious Bitopian fruit candy. That was good. Can I have another? Another one. Of all the raw blistering nerve, what makes you think you deserve another candy, you unmannerly, churlish dullard? I don't deserve one, I want one. Now let's have it. Come on, just give me one. Forget it. Let's go with, come on, just give me one. I'll give you nothing, and you'll like it. He plops a candy in his mouth for emphasis. So good. He swirls it in his mouth. His eyes close as if it were to wrap ecstasy. So delicious. I want one, and you'll give it to me. Now let's have it. Fine then, forget it. I shall. Forgotten it is. You scabrous, rot-brained clattertrap. Now farewell. I have questions. I care not. You yeasty beef-witted pignut. His eyes bulge out. He jabs his finger at you. Now off with you, off with you! Do not return without being prepared to shower the proper respect. Come bearing tribute, a gift. He suddenly draws close and whispers from the side of his mouth. Candies or chocolate would be nice, but nothing common, mind you. Bring something exotic. Now be gone! Wait, I've got this imported chocolate. I could give it to you as a gift. Oh, his demeanor changes in an instant. Very kind of you. Very gentlemanly. May I see? Show him the chocolate. No. 8,000 bucks XP. He takes it from your hands. Oh, quite rare these are, and most delectable. He bites off a large piece and tucks what's left into his tunic. I had some questions. He frowns at you, licking the last of the chocolate off his fingers. Who told you to bother me with inane questions? He stares at you accusingly. Come now, what is it that you wish to bother me with? Or be gone. He fishes a malt ball from his sleeve and eats it. Who are you? I am Quell. He holds up his hand imperiously, as if to stop you from introducing yourself. And don't bother to introduce yourself. You must be the most insolent, annoying pest this side of Sigil that I've heard so much about. A true pleasure to meet you, and thank the powers it couldn't have waited until you had curled up and died, thereby sparing me the pain of being forced to banter words with you. I would gladly trade my formidable sorceress power for but a minor enchantment that would pierce your thick skull and introduce at least the idea of manners. Manners? What about that chocolate I brought you? He opens his mouth to speak, finger raised, and stops. You have me there, sir. He shrugs and needs another candy. Who are you? Can you teach me? Teach you? Huh? Are you even a mage? Yes. Oh, what wonders the multiverse holds for Quell today. Come, let me see your spellbook. He tears it from your grasp and glares at it furiously. What is this trash? I'll tell you. Dung, 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 dung. How do you even pluck the spells from these stained pages? Have you been using this book as a bar towel, so soaked in spirits, glue, and blood it is? Do you not care for your spellbook? How can I teach someone who does not respect the art? Why does its appearance matters? It holds my spell. Its appearance is unimportant. Ridiculous! Preposterous! A most laughable notion, if I ever heard one. Whoever taught you the art? A midwife in Ragpicker's Quill, Mebeth. Then shame be their name to be spreading such ineffable twaddle. And look at these spells. What is this addled crap that they have been spilling out? Sullying magics with voodoo names and mumbo-jumbo wash. Trivial, tiny, flickering candle-like magics with grandiose names. So what does appearance matter? Your spellbook's appearance should reflect your respect for the power it holds. That trashy little book of yours is suitable for only the bestest of words. The basest of words. True spells should be recorded in rare, precious inks, on sheets of vellum, edged with gold leaf, everything in its proper place, or not at all. He begins to op about madly. Proper place! Proper place! I see. Can you teach me or not? He shuts his eyes and massages his temples for a moment. Finally speaks in a cold, level tone. It is obvious I can teach you nothing. I may, however, have some spells you might wish to purchase from me. What would you care to see? I would. Cone of Cold. We don't have this. Chain Lightning. That's level 5, that's level 6. Level 7. It's expensive, but it's good spells. I don't think the game will give me these spells. What's this? I think I have it. Expensive as fuck. Tattoo of the art. What? What? Why is that there? What? Oh, I died? Or something? But I still have my rings. It's kind of random. Is this really better than this? Taco +1, enchanted +1. +1 piercing. This is better. 2, 3. Yeah. We didn't get all we needed from you. I'd like to purchase some spell, but I have some candy. A candy? And once more, for good measure, a candy. What, pray tell, makes you think I'd give you? I'd give a candy to a shirtless, impotent pumpkin such as yourself, He taps his foot, arms crossed, awaiting your answer. Would you sell some then? Now that I might, but I would warn you, I sell no ordinary candies, but chocolates of power. He draws this last word out, rubbing his hands together greedily. Of power. Chocolates of power? Indeed, they are not cheap, mind you, so should you find yourself short of jink, I suggest you drop the subject immediately. Like to see what I have to offer?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Blessed candy. Blessing, okay. Whatever. Lightning. Stinky chocolate. Eh. Invokes friends. It's basically a spell. That's it, there's no one else than Quell and these 3 orbs. But no, he had information about fucking Ravel. This place. You stand within the Civic Fest Hall in the exclusive, so very exclusive until you shambled in, private sensorium. Speak to the man at the Fest Hall foyer. Splinter, should you have any more fatuous questions. At the mention of her name, he swallows the candy he's sucking on with a loud gulp, wincing in pain. What to tell? Why tell at all? Such things, such tales are best left in dusty books and in the attics of old men's minds. Evil, evil! Such a name, such a name! Such a dark tales swarm about it, like flies on a corpse. Just the same, I need you to tell me. He rolls his eyes, plopping another candy into his mouth. She's a night hag, my boy, who came to Sigil, all evil and cackles. She was, alive with her shadow magic, ready to butt heads with the Lady of Pain. Barmy, barmy, barmy old hag, only succeeding in getting herself mazed. She's likely dead by now. Shadow magic? Yes, yes, yes. He seems uneasy about speaking of her. Ravel dabbled, no, not dabbled, but excelled in all schools of magic. She knew shadow magics, magic of illusion and shadow substance, shadows, residues of dead things. How might I find her? How might you what? His candy rolls right out of his mouth and onto the tiles before he can so much as look at it. He snatches it up and pops it back into his mouth, giving you a dirty look. Why? Why would you ask such a thing? Are you mad? What could you possibly want with such an evil creature? She knows something about my past. Doubtful. She was mazed many centuries ago. Gone. Penned in the dead book she is. And even if she were somehow still clutching to life, with her blackened bloody talons, what could she possibly know about you? If she wasn't the spitting image of cackling evil, that is, was even willing to help you. Just have to hope she's alive and will help me. Paralicia's 6 teats and her swollen tummy. What a flickering candle of hope hurled into the howling winds of pandemonium that is. Flicker, flicker, whoosh! Don't be any more the fool than you need to be. I must still seek her out, whether she's dead or alive. So, if she's dead, as she most likely is, then what is your plan, may I ask? You have everything all figured out, do you? Quill is just blowing words out of his pits. None said nothing. What do you plan to do? She's in the dead book, eh? I don't know, I'll figure something out. What do you think I should do? The first brilliant question you've asked me. I think you should give this clueless idea of entering mazes and chatting with night hags and blow back into whatever crypt you crawled out of. Makes far more sense than fishing for the lady's anger does. And tell me how to get to her maze. Lunatic, madman, adult cove. Have you not listened to a word I've said? She's imprisoned in an interdimensional maze for trying to best the Lady of Pain. That means she's at least 10 times as balmy as you and at least 100 times more powerful. She's also most likely dead. Dead, thrice dead, and if by some happenstance she isn't, she'll make you dead. I understand, but I really need your help. Can you tell me how to reach her or not? Cole goes quiet, chewing on his lip. After a moment, he fishes around in his tunic for a mint, then plops it into his mouth. You're serious. Serious now. Why so serious? This came out before the Dark Knight. Why so serious? So bat or bent, so mule stubborn. Well, born clueless, die clueless.
Updated my journal.
All mazes have portals. This much I know to be true. A way in, a way out. This is how the lady fashions them. I do not know the portal, its location, or even its form, but I am told its key is a piece of Ravel. A piece of Ravel? But if Ravel is mazed, then how am I supposed to? Then you'll have to make do, find something that has Ravel's taint in it. Mayhap. That is all I know. Oh! Bother me no more about it. If you want to go pestering someone about something like that, go to the brothel of slating intellectual lust. One of the ladies there is bound to have met someone or know something that'll help.
Updated my journal.
That's it. Wow, okay, he wasn't talking about you, right?
Yes?
First, I gotta talk to the chief, and then I gotta get some clues from a parrot, and then I'm helping these dolphins, and all the time I'm sneaking through graveyards and shooting zombies and blasting monsters. Then my sub cracks up on the rocks, and the next thing I know, I'm cruising inside a whale. Whoa! Oh, new game from Nintendo, man! Star Tropics. Every chapter's like another adventure, so it's like a whole slew of games in one. What's the matter with you?
Fear is a basic human emotion. What frightens you more? The evil that you know? Or the evil that you don't know?
Bluebird, what's your situation? Over. Bluebird, come in. What the hell?
Something's coming. It doesn't sound like a soldier.
I got a bad feeling about this. We're under attack. They're all over the place. We need backup. Hustle. Come on. There's more of them. We're taking fire. The goddamn ambush. I've been shot. Oh, shit. Son of a bitch. Check your safe. Expect company. This is team leader. We're moving into position. Got contact. Get out of there now!
Do you know the true meaning of fear? This game has not yet been rated.
Why were you in Paris? Because it started there. When did you join the Templars? Never. I only had the amulet. Really? And so you killed the messenger? No! I didn't do that. It was the clown. Ha! The clown. And he was responsible for the killing? Yes! With the bomb! A bomb!
Broken Sword, the game. Out now on PC, CD-ROM.
Here, sorry. Okay, can I read your diary? Absolutely not. No. Please? No, we talked about that. Okay, let's check these orbs. You're standing in a circle of white tents deep in the woods somewhere. The trees around you are, by far, the largest you've ever seen. Suddenly, though, there's an odd prickling sensation at the back of your skull. Your surroundings melt into a colorless smear, then slowly resolve into what looks like the interior of a large gray sphere. Across from you stands a figure almost identical to yourself. His eyes flash in the half darkness. A mad smile splits his feature. I knew you would come. Greetings? Oh, greetings, greetings! So good to see you, he sneers. I bid you, murderous tongue, to be silent. That's right, murderous. Your pretend innocence is laughable. Who are you? Oh, don't you know? Didn't all those filthy, lying, thrice-be-damned journals tell you who I am? Those journals that were so conveniently left for me when I woke. Those journals that called me an incarnation. Ha! Burned them all, I did. All that I found. What did they say exactly? They spoke. Lies, 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 and nothing more. Filth about a man who forgets himself, other incarnations, of preserving their experience in writing so later lives could benefit. Thieves! It's my life, mine! You all want to steal my body, and you won't have it! So, you're one of my earlier incarnations. He crosses his arm and looks away. If you put stock in such trash, yes. What did those lying journals say? They spoke lies, lies, lies. Okay, where am I? Oh, this? He just stirs around him, snickering. Just a little trap, is all. I realize that killing you body thieves might not be enough. I might have to trap you, ensnare you for eternity. You may have realized by now that there's no way out of this sensory stone. Your mind is locked here. You'll note the rather sparse surroundings I've left for you, all to help the madness set in good and quick, while your flesh rots away. He chuckles evilly. Your earlier incarnation crosses his arms and looks away indignantly. Save for a few more tufts of hair in his head, he's identical to you. Even his arms have most of the tattoos yours do. How did you make this trap? Can't tell you. It'll never be replicated. The magic used in this creation were lost, even to me. Clever it is, though. One experience hidden behind the other, so that no flesh but my own would set it off. But if your flesh sets it off, would that mean I'm you? You've trapped yourself. I've trapped myself. Don't you see? So there are actually two sensations within the stone. Did you put those tattoos on? That's not... You're one of the... I thought I put in safeguards. How could you... I... be so foolish? He wrings his hands together, biting his lower lip. How to get out now? How? I've forgotten. Wait. I'm the only one who can release you, and that I will not do. If you are I, then you can't release yourself. Try to release yourself by willing the trap open. Oh, that was stupid. Well, okay. Let's click on it again. The inscription around the base of the sensory stone indicates that it holds the experience week-long hunting trek across the forest of Arborea. No, that was not it. The messenger. As you touch the stone, its green exterior sharpens, clashing, its brightness becoming more than you can bear. So much so, you close your eyes to shut it out. Close your eyes, submerge into the experience. As you close your eyes, you feel the skin along your arms become numb, as if all sensation is being bled from them. Tired, so tired. You try and blink, yet the darkness remains. Your lids feel soft and sluggish, unresponsive. You are sitting on what feels to be a dirt floor, and around you is a smell of coppery blood and herbs. Why are you here? Why are you here? You came here to... what? Your memory fails you, but you feel a growing panic beginning to well within you. Ah, awake now, are you? A questioning all done? The voice is an old woman's, thick and scratchy, as if it is trying to force its way past a thick layer of dust. Try as you might, you cannot open your eyes and see the woman, but you feel a shiver of fear. Something is wrong, terribly wrong. You try to respond, but all you can manage is a ragged croak. You can't feel your tongue, and your eyes. What's wrong with your eyes? Now, a see me you did, a spoke you did, and poorly. So the price have you paid, hmm? The crone sounds amused. Then her tone drops sharply. No more of your questions. Now you will listen, and you will remember my words. For in minding me, you shall live. She hisses. Nod if you hear me, or another bit shall I take. Remember me, traveler. Remember me to a stone, one of the pretty glimmers in your festive hall. Use it like a cup. Pour what you feel into it. And know this, remember me to a man who wears a skin of scars and tattoos, who seeks memories, but has misplaced them. If smart he is, he will know the knowing of me. Tell him to find me, or if I am not to be found, tell him to come to the Glimmerstone, and we shall speak, my precious man and I. The woman pauses, then hisses again. Nod if you hear me, ragged thing. Ah, pretty polite to listen so long. When he comes to the Glimmerstone, tell the man to speak my name, and your pain shall not have been in vain. The crone's voice trails off as if distracted. You try to speak again, but there's only a sick gurgling noise. What happened? Who is this person? Where are you? Are you beginning to feel yourself slip into unconsciousness? I feel we're gonna jump into something if I do this. Right? She says, speak my name. No, don't speak the name.
Updated my journal.
Your vision clears until you're standing once again before the hideous green stone. Looks different than before, more horrid somehow. Okay. I can go back in if I want. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, let's see the other one here. The base of this aquatic blue stone has been sculpted as it appears to have melted into the pedestal it rests upon. A stream of perfect azure tears drip down the sides, framing the inscription beneath the pedestal. Longing. As you place your hands upon the stone, its surface ripples beneath your touch. A chill washes over your arms, like plunging your hands into a mountain stream. As you close your eyes, you blink and reopen them. Your eyes are brimming with tears, and you are overcome with a terrible sensation of drowning. As the sensation rolls through you, there's a stirring in your breast, a hunger poisonous like a serpent, biting into your heart, until you feel as if your breast will explode. You want desperately to steady yourself, focus, but all that comes to your eye is tears. You raise your hand to wipe away your tears. Your hands are soft, delicate woman's hands. They brush the stray tears from your cheek, and you cup them in your hands, each of the tears like jewels shimmering in the light. The lights are cast by candle globes that drift through your sanctuary. You have come to this place to gather your thoughts, to reflect on the past with an eye toward the future, to cleanse the mind before the coming journey. Yet, you cannot concentrate. Your thoughts remain in the present, trapped there by the terrible feeling that writhes in your breast. What did he mean? You close your eyes, but his words echo in your mind 100, 1,000 times. Will he ever return? The sound is a whisper, an echo. Only you, only you. Yet you hesitated at the brink of time's door, and he must have thought you afraid to go, but you were not. You were afraid to stay. And the fear, the serpent writes in your breast again, its fangs biting in your heart, filling it to bursting with its poison. The tears come again, running down your cheeks in streams, the words echoing. Only you, only you. Your eyes snap open. It is his voice. You whirl and you gasp. He stands powerful in the shadows, and he strides into the light of the drifting candled globes, and you feel the serpent writhing and dying. He returned, his face stern, but somewhere in those features you can almost see his pleasure at seeing you. After all, he returned for you. Only you can help, Dayanara, but it was wrong for me to ask you for your help. You speak, Dayanara, yet you, it is you, gray-skinned like a statue striding from the light. Are you the scarred? Are you that scarred? Your body looks like it has been bathed in knife blades. The wounds, the tattoos, horrible. Yet you see through Dayanara's eyes, and she sees. How can she see you in such a way? She puts a cloak over your features. She sees you in such light, such terrible longing light. For she, how can she feel such? You feel your vision tearing, doubling until you are that man striding from the light. It is you, but not you. You feel yourself being torn. It is Dayanara's experience. At the same time, it is also yours. And you... What? I asked too much of you to accompany me, Dayanara. I have no right to place you in such danger for my sake. It is your words, but they are a surgeon's words, chosen with cold skill, without a trace of emotion. With every word, you feel yourself sneering inside, knowing what the stricken girl will see next through her longing-stained eyes. And who are you, that person, that man twisting her with your words, not knowing how powerful they are to her, like bolts from a ballista piercing her breast, her. Yet she sees only relief at your return. How can she feel and not know you mean to? I have come to ask you forgiveness. I shall return to you as soon as I am able. Your vision tears again, doubling and bleeding until you're facing yourself again, trying desperately to speak, to warn Dayanara that this is not a man, but a creature that kills for his own needs. He doesn't care about you. Dayanara, you are a tool to him, a tool he needs to. But Dayanara speaks, and you can't stop her. I would place myself in 1,000 dangers, embrace eternity for you, my love. I am not afraid. Listen to me, I will accompany you. Though the plains themselves shall bar Though the plains themselves should bar the way, you feel yourself shattering, relief and satisfaction. His satisfaction at her words, knowing she would say them, always knowing, and her admission of love is like the slamming of her portcullis across your heart. Trapped. She is yours, but you must be certain, so you drive the nail home. The way is dangerous, you will have to be strong, far stronger than you are now. Swimming through her mind, relief, the wave of relief, the end of longing, yet longing for him more at his words, not noticing his manipulations. All you need to be is strong, and his path shall be as one with yours. Your thoughts are like fires, for you can be strong, stronger than he knows. You know no fear, you would die for him. I can be strong, my love, I will. Her words slide off of him like water. The serpent in her breast, the one piercing her heart with its poison, has been replaced by this serpent in the flesh. She sees nothing of this. His next words are planned carefully, so carefully. I can't say if we'll succeed, Dayanara, but I'll do my best to protect you, and I will expect nothing less of the same from you. You may be required to make some sacrifices. At that final terrible word, you feel yourself being torn apart. He means her harm. He means you harm, for you are her, and he means to hurt her. Yet you need to be armed. You need her to be armed, and you want to scream at her that she's in danger. Run, Dayanara, for his eyes unmake all things, and, of course, my love, life is sacrifice. This is all I have learned. You, she, her, you speak the words, and in it you feel yourself dying inside. You are a spectator, and you have watched a woman die. For the words are death sentence. Yet, still she speaks, unheeding, uncaring. I left a legacy in my father's keeping, my love. Ask for the 6th, the 3rd, the K, and the S. In it, I bequeath everything to you. It's not much, but with it, I left
Updated my journal.
2,000 experience points. A wave of irritation wash over you. You clench your teeth to prevent the irritation from crossing your features. Must she always continue to prattle, even when you not prompt her? Must she be, but no. Keep the irritation inside, only a trace slips out. Come now, I cannot die, Dayanara. There is no need for such foolishness. She is overcome with fear. Fear that revolts you, and the fear wells up inside you. You as you watch him frown, and you hasten to correct him. He must know the reasons, and know the wisdom behind them, so he's impressed with your planning. Speak before he turns away. I know I often act foolishly, my love, but you said yourself that you can't forget things if you are badly hurt. There are things in the legacy that could help you remember should you forget yourself.
Updated my journal.
You coldly regard her through your eyes, tracing your gaze along her furrowed brow. Your furrowed brow wrinkled with worry, desperation. She has acted as you expected. Yet there is something in what she says. Perhaps yet I hope nothing in this legacy is of value. I do not want you to leave any things here in some safe that could be of some use on our journey. Your illusion is shattered. Just for a moment you watch, silent, as the emotion falls to the ground, splintering like silvered glass. Of some use. Such a casual statement, yet even Dayanara sees, and you hope just for a moment, you hope that she sees him for what he is. The serpent! And your hope dies, as in Dayanara's eyes, the emotion is rebuilt, the slivers being drawn from the ground, the illusion rebuilt, but a slight sliver of pain remains. He thinks you have done something foolish, yet you did it for him. You must make amends, but how? You must convince him the legacy is unimportant. But it isn't, it's everything. The legacy, my love, it just has a few things to help you remember. The sight of words falls on Dayanara, so quick, so sharp, you cannot follow its arcing path. A legacy, the thing you do, Dayanara, such romantic gestures don't matter. No! You, Dayanara, you have driven him away, like you did the night before. You feel the serpent stirring again, reborn, curling around your heart. There is the softest of hisses, yet he does not hear. Would you wish to leave a legacy, my love? For yourself? Or for anyone you would want to? It might help you remember if you left something for yourself, or for the ones you loved. The word sit falls again, terrible and swift. Yet this time the illusions hold, and the serpent is cloaked. The serpent is cunning, and it shall not reveal itself until it strikes. A legacy for myself? Not likely. The things I would leave for myself would not be safe in some advocate's office. Dayanara. But enough of this. I must leave. He is leaving. You must make him remain. And the experience swirls around you, terrible. The spiraling toward the final scene. The question she wants to ask. Don't ask. Don't ask it, Dayanara. Don't ask it. Be silent. My love, before you go. His anger is irritation. What now, girl? What now, you mewling banshee? Before I go, it looks like I'm in no danger of that. Come, Dayanara. Can this question wait for the morn? There is much. She is desperate, drowning. Say it, say it, say it. And you, speak it. Do you want me to come with you, my love? The rush of emotion dies in your mind. This is the end. The words you are about speaker are true, but the truth is not the truth she sees. There are no lies, only cold calculations. Of course he wants you to come with him, Dayanara. You understand it clearly, too clearly. He has invested too much in the poor old girl to let it go. Of course, Dayanara, I would not have asked you to come with me if I did not want your company. You know how I feel about you. There is a cold silence in his mind, then the hissing of a thought, a response sharp and deadly like a dagger blade. The lie comes swiftly, unburdened by emotion. I love you. And you want to scream as you feel the lie wash over her like a radiance. But it is a shadow of truth, a serpent's kiss, and he means you harm, and she can't see you want to call out, but she is crying with joy, even as, cry with joy, with frustration, with joy, with despair. The emotion wash over you like you're drowning, and you need to speak, you long to speak, but you cannot. And you tear yourself away from the experience. And you scream as you tear your hands from the stone, bloody tears rushing from your eyes, running in streams down your arms, your hands to coat the stone, blood, her blood, and you can't warn her, and you can't stop crying. And suddenly fall from grace is there, and her touch is gentle like silk, and she brushes the tears from your eyes. Even as you feel the screams welling up within you, she shushes you, cradling your face through your bloody tears. I can't bear it. Hey Eric, thank you for the subscription. For 45 months. Holy shit.
Sights to show you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I wanted to, but I couldn't do anything.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Fall from Grace looks into your eyes, and she nods sadly, in understanding, and that is the nature of longing, the desire for that which you cannot change or possess. She studies you, withdrawing her hand, now soaked in your blood. Will you be alright? Yes. Yes, I just need a moment. Very well. Fall from Grace steps back. We will continue when you're ready. Take a breath and collect your thoughts. As much as you want to hurl the memory of your experience from you, you hold it fast. Because you know it's important to remember it. It was you in that experience. It was Dayanara's experience, but because it was you, your memories flooded you, and you could feel both sides at once. Who were you? Who was that? That shade of you. We were fucking evil. Let's go see if we can chat with Ravel.
I'm gone.
Ravel? Ravel? I don't know. Ah, my precious man. There is a slow shuffling of feet, and you feel a sharp pinprick in your left eye. You gasp, and suddenly, barely, you can see, with your one and only eye. You lie in a grey hut, upon a dirty floor where blood, your bright red blood, has seeped into the surrounding grey dust. Your arms are gone, your legs have been hacked off at the knees, yet you feel numbed, and there is no pain, only fear. There is something above you, someone looking down on you. As you look up through your bloody, blurred vision, you see a horrid bluish-grey face, grinding with yellow tusks. Ravel is pleased. A wondering eye was if this messenger would make it. For a week he was when his bits were placed on my plate. She holds up a talon in front of you, and impaled on the tip of it is an eyeball, the right one. Yet to the festive hall he returned it, as seems, and our time too together as he shared, and now you have come success. I have many questions. The crone shakes her head, your blurred vision seeing 3 images at once. Her grayish hair is like brambles drifting down her shoulder. No, only time for answers does Ravel have. She has no time to waste with your guess questions. Know this, and in the knowing grow strong. You must find me, my precious man. But how? I do not know.
Updated my journal.
Shh! I am beyond knowing. In the lady's place. Now shh and listen. And listen to Ravel, for there is much you must do to find me. 3 things must you do. Find the door, know the key, then unlock the key. Door. The door is not a finished thing, at least when I last gazed upon it. But in the passing of time, perhaps now well wrought it is. Go to the place of forges and steel. Perhaps there you will find the door that takes one to me. Ravel, I know that the key is a piece of you, but I don't know how to find it. The key is of me, it is not. The crone hisses as you're trying to gather your thoughts, and your vision blurs again. No picture is it, no tale, no stone, but the key is something of me, a labor of my own flesh and blood. Seek it. Lives it does. What door do you speak of? When you say unlock the key, what do you mean? Knowing the key is not enough. So Ravel thinks, knowing it and unlocking it, 2 tasks that must be joined for at times a thing knows not its nature. But you are no stranger to that. Ravel cackles a long hideous cry that fills your ears with pain. How am I talking to you if this is someone else's experience? Of stones and experiences, and telling will Ravel do, but not the telling of how she speaks to you now. She speaks soothingly. Many are the branchings and twisting of Ravel, and many are her secrets. I need you knowing of this. Return, I will give you what help I can. Ravel gives a final smile, a horrible yellow-fanged grin. A blackish tongue darts from her lips and lingers at the edge, teasing, but in the end, only the one question remains. What does what does change the nature of a man or something like that? What can change the nature of a man? Time. At the question, you feel a tremor pass through like thunder, and you feel yourself burn. Let the experience go. Your vision clears until you are standing once again before the hideous green stone. It looks different than before, more ordered somehow.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, I will save here, I'll take a little break, and we'll be back.
What makes you sweat? Is it passion? Or could it just be heat? What about not knowing if your very next breath will be your last? What about all three? Tomb Raider. Some IDOS Interactive.
Spend the night. Shivers. It'll scare you to death. Coming this fall.
They live in the dark corners of your house. Aliens.
Yuck. What should I do?
Get the new and improved Space Quest 1 with activated Roger Wilco. Unchecked aliens can be a real problem. They can actually do damage to your home. So protect your loved ones and get the new and improved Space Quest 1. Now entirely re-illustrated and reanimated. It kills aliens dead. The music card supported stereo soundtrack and hand-painted digitized color graphics just overwhelm the little monsters.
Oh, Miss Roger!
Space Quest 1, aliens check in, but they won't check out.
Descent. 8-player network. Doom 4. 8 is greater than 4. Descent. 24 enemies. Doom 18. 24 is greater than 18. Descent. 360 degrees of vertical rotation. Doom 0. 360 is greater than 0. Descent. For your PC, not equal to Doom, greater than.
Okay, sorry. I had to do a kind of an emergency call there. Okay,
All right.
we did everything we needed to do here, I think. We found the Night Hag. I don't know about the coffin pillow. That's the coffin pillow thing. We could do this. Maybe it's gonna give us some XP. We need to find the portal key. Ah, the curse. How the fuck do we do the curse thing? The guy's here. Oh, I just realized that this guy's going boink, boink, boink and bumping his head everywhere. Look, he's going there and he's gonna go boink, boink, and then he goes there. He goes like this. Okay, so what's this guy's name? It's like something, the murder sense. Murder sense. It's not you. He's around here. But he's more like in here than here. What? He'll tell me where he is. Ah, shit. No, I can't ask him anymore. I can ask him about Merryman. Why aren't we done with that quest? Ah, there you go. Jumble murder sense. No idea how to deal with this guy. If I do this, he curses me.
Updated my journal.
please. I better find someone. Who would be that someone? Like, it could be anybody. I have no idea who could help me with this curse. Let's say that it's somebody here that can help me. Can you help me? Ah, could you anyone know her? Oh well, maybe he knows.
Updated my journal.
We recommend that you speak to one known as Salabesh. If he is not within the festival at the moment, he will be in its immediate vicinity. I never talked to Salabesh. Salabesh. If he's not here, he'll be there momentarily. What does that mean? I've never seen the Salabesh. Maybe I need to get out and come back in. Maybe it's gonna load the guy in. I don't know. Oh, Salabesh. You see a Salabesh. About what? Not the ward of the like, I hope. Not the ward and the like, I hope. Plenty of more common folks could answer such question. You're a master of curses. Perhaps you could help me. Help you? Doubtful. Before you can respond, he sighed, shaking. Well, perhaps I could. What troubles you? Jumble murder sense cursed me. Jumble murder sense? Ha! That sputtering moon calf could never best me. Oh, the battles we used to have. Though, Salabesh frowns, but I'm past all that now. No longer my sort of thing, you see. I really don't know what I could do for you. After all, it's his curse. Not the sort you'd find an item or some such. You know, that you could remove with such magic, with simple magics. Heal after remove it, and willingly. Well, could you teach me a curse then, that I could use on him? Well, I don't normally do that. I keep my curses to myself, you know. And besides, even a single curse would take a long, long while to learn, more time than I'd care to spend on it. I could pay you for your trouble. Perhaps you're just worried your curses aren't good enough. You what? Of all the ridiculous. Now look here, you knuckle-dragging sack of scars. Salabesh Onyx is the master of curses, and there is no other. Why, I could give you but a simple phrase that would render that nincompoop's cursing wholly impotent. Teach it to me, then. Purse your lips. Look skeptical. Teach it. No, no. I've simply no desire to do it. Salabesh looks directly into your eyes. Now calmly drop the subject, Sirrah, before you begin to annoy him. You're not good enough. Skeptical. That's it. You've made me do it. Salabesh utters a short string of impossible syllables, words of power, which you note mentally for later use against Jumble. There. See what that does to him. And tell me Salabesh the Onyx isn't the master of curses then.
Updated my journal. Alright.
Odif, I didn't see you there.
I'm gone.
Sorry. Hello, hello. Okay, so we go talk to Murder Sense. We need to find Murder Sense. Put some murder sense into him. Maybe he is around here sometimes. Merry man. Cursed man. Well, have you something that will wipe my mind of those accursed memory? Perhaps I'll just take the keys. What's this? What? Eh? What the fuck is this? We're not in dialogue mode. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's these guys are doing magic. Murder Sans, where are you? Let's zoom out a little bit. Jumble Murder Sans. There you are. Throw the curse. Boom. Jumble stares at you with a somewhat skeptical expression as you speak the arcane syllables of Salabesh's curse. After a moment of awkward silence, the Texao sect mage notes that nothing seemed to have happened, and an evil grin spreads across his face. He opens his mouth to retaliate with another curse of his own, only to realize he has no voice. Salabesh's curse has removed Jumble's ability to speak, thereby destroying the Exaotech's ability to curse others. He clutches at his throat, panic welling up in his eyes. Looks like the table has turned, Jumble. What do you think will happen when anyone, hiccup, you'll have curse finds out you can't speak or curse anymore? Jumble drops to his knees, a pleading expression in his eyes. He looks ready to burst into tears. Will you remove the curse you placed on me and swear never to curse another within me in your arm? Oh, and remove the curse on Reekwind? 10,000, oh yeah. I'll remove the curse. Then
Updated my journal.
I'd like you to take the curse off Reekwind as well. Seems there could be more stuff, you know.
Updated my journal.
The flames grow within me.
Nope. He leveled up. Level up.
Ignis hears you.
More spells. When that guy touched our spell book, did he do anything to it? Maybe he added spells to it. Not yet, but soon. These are spells he could learn. They really suck, these spells. I don't care that much. Just keep them for now.
Alright.
We are finally done with this place. Yeah.
Done.
Where's the exit? Is that the exit? No. There's also Under Sigil. Reekwind. Here?
Alright.
Like around here. This dude right there. Ha! You see Reekwind, his eyes are reverted to their normal size and is no longer assailed by the twisting spasm that you noted before. He is smiling and he looks considerably cleaner than before. He looks at you amazed. It stopped. It all stopped just like that. He snaps his finger, then looks down at himself. Powers above, I feel clean again. Good to hear. Jumble didn't want to remove the curse, but I got it out of him. I thank you, sir. I have nothing to pay you with, but you are in my good graces. For whatever that is worth, I will tell you the story of your kindness to all who will listen. Actually, do you have any story you haven't told me already? That could be payment enough. Of course. You have something I could write them? I have a journal here.
Updated my journal.
There you are. What should I call you? My name is... No, perhaps I shall keep that to myself this time. Thank you again, good sir. He is weak, Wind. Okay. Journal.
We sell only top of the line.
Here we are, Basher. I think we can fit you out.
The first of the stories was a tale of the Alley of Dangerous Angles, the alleyway near where he'd set up Kip. It used to be a street, but a great fire raged through it one night, setting the buildings and people aflame. Done by the guy that's with us. Just the skeletal frames of the houses and their residents. The broken timbers of the old burnt buildings are what give the alley its name. Apparently several groups of thugs have now taken up residence there. The second tale was a story of Ignis. Well, Ignis is the one who did this. No, maybe not. Yeah, exactly. The mad sorcerer who was responsible for creating the Alley of Dangerous Angles. Ignis was a powerful sorcerer who had been taught by one of the last of the great magi, and he burned with the art. So much so it drove him to burning people and buildings when the urge struck him. One night he unleashed his power on one of the streets in the Hive, burning it down and torturing the residents. Whatever out of revenge or justice, several minor mages in the Hive banded together and used their combined knowing of the art to turn Ignis' body into a conduit to the elemental plane of fire. They hoped the pain would kill him. It didn't. Apparently, it just caused Ignis to enter a deep sleep. The third, the last tale, was a story of Farad. Apparently, Farad was once a member of the aristocracy in Sigil, but used his position to bend laws, cheat others, and even condemn innocent men. His acts were so deceitful that it damned his soul to the lower planes when he died. Which is now. When he learned of this, he became afraid and looked for a way to dodge his fate. Apparently, he consulted several seers, was told that he would find a means of saving himself in the trash of Sigil. Farad cast him off his position of respect, and became a king of rags, sending his gangs of collectors to scour the Sigil streets in search of something that would set his soul free, which is this thing here. So we probably need this to maybe get out of like the lower planes or something like that. Let's use it again. No. Are we ready to talk about what happened with her?
Yes? Yes? Well, I grew up here.
I'm
A
gone.
pleasant childhood, mind you.
Okay, let's go to the brothel. Oh yeah, this is like we got here from under with the rack pickers. Anyway, it was.
All right.
I guess I could go back there. I don't see a reason, but maybe there is a reason.
All right.
Let's talk to you. Do you know what this little cube toy creature is? The Modron, its appearance identical in every aspect but size the object in your hand. Blinks once, twice, then speaks. The object is a portal cube. The user is to position the appendages of the portal cube in such a manner that will activate. Once activated, the portal cube will transport the user to whatever destination it was tuned to during its creation. Where will this cube take its user? We do not have that information. Over 97% of all portal cubes function in a slightly different manner. We're not present at the construction of the subject's portal cube, nor have we ever been given instructions as to its use. Should the subject desire to utilize the portal cube, they will have to determine its method of operation and destination via experimentation. Let's try it out. Manipulate the toy. You bend, twist, and rotate the toy's various points of articulation, nothing that the limbs often suddenly revert to their original position. Left arm. Right arm. Left wing. Right wing. Left knee. Left knee, left arm. Left knee, right arm. Left knee, left wing. Oh. Left arm. What? And we're here. This is a new port, the new level. We'll do it soon. I just want to finish what's done with the brothel. I just hope I can go back. Maybe just manipulate the cube again. Whatever that says. That didn't work. Oh shit.
So,
Yeah, that...
how long will you be traveling with the succubus?
As long as I am permitted, I suppose.
Well, you're not permitted. I don't trust you.
I thought that you couldn't go back. Oh, I definitely did a quick save before doing this, no? I have an autosave there.
Done.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay, so we have to talk to... Oh, the apothecary maybe for this. And these two are linked together, these quests. I thought No, we... Oh, the quest is done, but we still need to talk to the person. And let's talk to everyone. Juliet. No. Vivian. The Lim Lim statue thing. I don't know why I would want that. Oh, the keys to my heart. Okay, so it's all this quest. No, but have we opened this? No, we have not.
Aye? Why not?
I'm gone.
Maybe we can trade tales. Ah, Fall from Grace. Maybe you have a story. I have no story that I wish to share with you today. I have a tale. I don't. Okay, so lately what we did was Convention Ball Jumble, Splinter Ball Jumble Curse, experience.
Updated my journal.
I'm in the journal and I hear updated my journal. I was like, what? That's impossible. How can that happen? A true neutral. Juliet and the Montag that thing was done already. So it's all about Merryman and Dolora. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the apothecary, that's the only thing I can think of. Unless I decide to do the Modron cube thing. That's a big dungeon and it's pretty hard. Enemy sighted. Oh shit! Oh my god, okay. We're not fucking around anymore. No more thugs. A fucking shadow. Let's go.
Endure.
And enduring grows strong.
There is nothing I can do. There is
Oh, a weapon does nothing.
Yes, very well.
Oh, it just died. I actually thought it would be tough. Okay. Eh. We got that box. Didn't we? Yeah. I don't know what to do with this. I have a shit ton of stuff to sell. I just saw that. All this. Apothecary, right there. That's what I wanted. You would know, right? Maybe you have to cure him to be able to go forward, but I already did that. I had some questions. Buy something. Oh, it's not you. It's you. Questions. Buy something. Huh. I doubt that it's gonna be here. It's just charms. No, I want the fucking potion, you know?
All right.
River from the River of Styx. Water from the River of Styx. Who would know about this?
All right.
The only thing I can think of is maybe the hag. Ah, the Advocate's Own. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I get my legacy here.
Yeah, let's sample a little turtle eye.
I'm gone.
We got some kind of code from Dionara. Yeah, Yanis, there is a sensory stone in the sensorium that contains the fragment of your daughter's experiences. There is? But in which one? You must tell me. One of sensate sensory stones. If you're not a sensate, you could not gain access. I must find a way. Perhaps they would make an exception for her father. Just become a sensate. If you wanted, I could speak to someone. I do not wish to break the senseit's law. Nevertheless, I could speak to someone. I could help you for a price. They might. That is a matter between you and them. Let's go with this, and then we'll go with this. Here, check the legacy number.
Updated my journal.
Ha! It seems you spoke true. My daughter was known to you then. Hold a moment, I will see what was left to you.
Updated my journal.
All the articles are counted for. Yanis is holding 3 scrolls in his hands. I had no idea she had established a legacy here. He's staring at the items, almost hypnotized. Here you are. If I may May I read them, sir? It is a private matter. As an advocate, you must understand this. Let me read them first, then I shall decide. Of course, but please, I beg you. I have very little left to remember my daughter by. Vaulai. I understand. Just I understand, farewell. No vows, no lies. I understand, dude. I understand. That's only 2 scrolls. It's 3 scrolls. This tissue-thin vellum scroll was part of Daenerys' legacy. The scroll is neatly rolled up and wrapped with a red ribbon. When the ribbon is open, the healing magic contained within is. My love, if you're reading this, then the tragedy I have seen has come to pass. I have died, and you have remained to suffer the loss. Like I'm reading this, maybe, well, probably not that many years since she died, since her father is right there. Know this, my love. I know why you were forced to shield your feelings from me. You sought to protect me from the terrible burden you carry with you. The distance you kept between us was your way of protecting me, and the brief moments when we were alone and you let your feelings be known, that was when I knew you cared for me. Carry no regrets with you, carry no guilt, for I came with you on your hunted journey of your own accord, and no matter how death came for me, I know that you did everything in your power to save me. Our lives are intertwined, my love, and death shall not be a wall between us. For my sight has seen what is to come only in staccato segments. But it is enough for me to know that we will be separated for a time, but we shall be reconciled again. Thus, do not see my death as a farewell, but only as an interval before we meet again. Carry my ring with you, and these other pieces of me, and think of me, keep me in your mind and heart, and that will be at the beacon that brings us together. So we got 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. +1 saving throws, +1 armor class. Really good stuff. You would need it. It'll be you. Or you. It'll be you. 3 AC? Ouch. That just sucks. Heals 33 hit points. It's not amazing, but much better than these. 9. Can anybody use this? This doesn't do anything to anyone. I should just sell it. Put it on her to remind me to sell it. Okay.
Done.
There was nothing more to say, right? Oh yeah, show him the thing. Questions, but then like some of these are not questions. You meant very much to my daughter. She was willing to give up. I believe that is the case.
Updated my journal.
That's what happened. She sacrificed herself. I don't know how it happened. It is the least I can do. Perhaps there's something else you can help me with. Yeah, we talked about all this.
I'm gone.
I could also check for this. Oh, I guess I could do this. I could go see Dayanara's. Let's do the stone first here. Oh, I was at the right place.
I'm gone.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Splinter will be the one to talk to. Oh, there you go. And for what reason? Because one of the stones there contained a fragment of his daughter's experience. She died far from home, not having seen him for a long while, and he mourns her loss deeply.
Updated my journal.
Yes, we shall allow this Yanis to enter the private sensorium. Well escorted, of course. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, let's sample a little turtle, eh?
I'm gone.
Yes, they agreed to give you access to your daughter's sensory stone. Thank you, good sir, thank you. I am in your debt. Was no trouble, Yanis. Please go see the experiences of your daughter. I think they might ease your troubles.
Updated my journal.
Wow, another 8,000. He's like, you again? What do you want this time? Fuck you. Are we supposed to be friends?
All right.
I guess I can remove this. Let's go see you maybe for the river Styx thing. Another thing I could think of is the one who transformed us in the mage. Questions. Did we ever say this? Huh. Summons the Somien. Okay. No, I don't think there's anything good here anymore.
Done.
We bought almost everything.
I'm gone.
Like her, maybe. A nonsense, nothing gone about. Saying such a name in my presence. She wags her finger. Evil. What do you know about her? Myths and scare details. I need to know it. She doesn't seem to want to meet your gaze. Bad things in the name. Many shades of evil and badness, all crossing and twisting. She talks like Raval, and I think she said something about the nature at the beginning of the game. I always felt like she was her or something. Doesn't know, and if I didn't know, then no one know it. But I tell you, she seems unbroken. But child, if you need to know, if you're dead certain that it's not eating up inside, then I'll tell you. I have to find her.
Updated my journal.
Ravel, cruel Ravel, lies in the lady's keeping. She does, in the prison, a maze. It said she was put there so long ago, so very long ago. But finding it, Babette knows not the way. Ask in the fest hall, mayhap in the clerk's ward, one of the... Why did Ravel get placed in a maze? Mayhap, if I were to begin a tale, speak slowly, choosing her words carefully, mayhap the tale would begin with a grey sister who lived upon the plains, upon the fields of the grey wastes. The wastes were such a quiet place, all quiet, and it was the silence that planted the seeds of discontent in Ravel's heart. Yes, always needing the why and the how and what might be of things, always needing to take one foot farther down the path one should not travel, and mayhap, Ravel, beautiful in her power and her cunning and her cruelty, mayhap she traveled to the city, this cage that burns with too much bustle and thought, because that was where people sought things just for the knowing of them. Yet knowing was not enough for one of Ravel's power. So many were hurt, and the cage, this city, it rattled with her needs and wants, such evils. She makes a semicircle over her heart. Such were Ravel's evils. It stills my words to think of them. She was cast out into a maze. And mayhap that maze was quiet too, like her small hut on the grey wastes. And mayhap the silence and quiet had a chance to creep into Ravel's mind, now that they were not unwelcome. And cruel Ravel, for all her branching and twisting, was content again. And mayhap that is how Ravel's tale ends. Who knows? She knows a lot, this woman. Something you can tell me before I seek her out?
Updated my journal.
Child, if you seek evil in the plains, you need not travel far. Witch knows witch, power knows power, yet there is none who knows all Ravel's branching and twisting. Learn your skills well, keep your lids open when your sights don't be seeming right. Trust yourself.
Done.
Okay, let's go into valid 30000. Okay. What the fuck was that? Invalid. Let's go here. And I might go here too.
All right.
Go back to Dayanara also. Ah, this guy will ask money to get out. But there's another way to get out, isn't there? It's pretty annoying. Oh, it's this guy. I was like, what? Open the fucking gate. I don't know why I need his permission to open the gate. Come on.
All right.
It starts that face again. No. Oh.
Done.
So according to my journal, even... I think it was on my journal that I read that. There's a passageway here. There is not. Journal. Silent King? No? Is it the Silent King? Silent. And even just silent doesn't give me anything here? Was it just here that it said that? No. Still. I think I was searching for portal. Good. Portal inner chambers. I must close my eyes and think of the Silent King before stepping into the alcove in the northwest corner. Should work as long as she's alive. Northwest corner of her chambers. This? Well, Jesus, I needed to enter, really enter it. Huh? Hey, how about that?
Done.
We should have done that before. We're kind of late to the game here. Oh well. Yo, Mr. Silent King's throne. This withering corpse, impressive in its engraved parade armor despite its coating of dust and cobwebs, is apparently the mighty Silent King, the lord and master of the dead nations, appearing to be little more than a desiccated shell. Take his skull? This is probably a skull I can give to, what's his name? Should I take his skull? There's no arm to it, right? I just saved anyway. Uh-oh. It says, tearing off the silence, it will doubtless anger the throne. Okay. Let's not do that. These holes are covered over by a glassy, unbreakable substance. Looking through them, you see shattered bones and grinning skulls. So can we do this quest now here? Discover the weakness? What weakness? He's dead. There is no Silent King. Can we kill them? Tell them that?
I'm gone.
Were these guys always aligned like that? Maybe.
All right.
Bluff. The Silent King is too strong to attack. Stay away from the detonation or the corpses will destroy you. If this and this is the same... is the same outcome, I might bluff. I want to protect the other ones. This is not Fallout. I don't think there's gonna be an end slide for everything, you know, consequences for my actions. The dead king stands ready to oppose us. We see no lie in your mind. Our gratitude is this. We shall not consign your living corpse to the floors. Are you just going to discard me like that?
Updated my journal.
Do not return. If we do not have to expend our might on the Silent King, we have more than enough to spare to crush. Go, do not return. No.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Let's attack.
I hear your words.
This is gonna be tough. I remember this fight. There's gonna be a ton of rats. Oh, it's not so bad. This guy is not in the best position. Ow. It had to be him. Well, I mean, we're way more powerful than we used to be. Oh, she just healed him. That's nice. She's completely useless in terms of fighting. Come on, guys, you're not doing anything. I have to click on all these fucking rats. The AI is on.
Damn it.
Just folly. All right.
There you go. Fuck you, rat. Then we have so many rat tails. Oh no, we go like this. Are you the one with the rat tails? Yeah, because they give bonus to stealth. And I also read that they're stackable. That's amazing if they're stackable. Although that's cranium rat tail. I can give them to a guy for $1 each. Big deal.
I'm gone.
Okay, so we bluffed, we got some XP, but then we killed them. We killed them anyway. Are these guys here gonna be aggro now? No, they don't give a shit. Okay, yeah, let's kill the cranium rat. Fuck that. That was totally evil stuff.
All right.
The undead guys are kind of cool. I can get behind them. There's a way from here to go upstairs. It might be this. No, because
I'm gone.
no. There is a way. I can't remember, but there is a way from the hive to here.
I'm gone.
Maybe it's a one-way. Anyway, I wanted to end the stream pretty much there. We are very close to not finishing the game, but going into like a third act thing where everything just flows and like dungeons after dungeons, and then the game finishes. That's still like a long part of the game, and there's still a lot of talking. Of course, I want to finish as many as those quests as I can. Well, all of them if I can. So the sticks thing, I don't know about this. Well, this is part of the quest. I don't know. Maybe the coffin pillow is later. And there's also that cube guy that we'll probably do next stream. Yeah, next stream probably will be. And my AC is so shit. It's really that shit. When these guys have -4, -5.
Grace, I need a sensory touch.
Oh, and Morta's leveled up.
What's up?
+1 fist. But that's it. His strength is high, but that's because of the spell. I'm 100%, well, maybe not 100%, but I'm very, like, I'm 90% sure that this guy gets a boost on his stats when you do something in the game. It may be later. So probably next stream we'll jump into this Mordant cube. But before going there, I need to unload all my crap because you can't. You need to finish up the dungeon, I think, to get out. Oh, that's actually a weapon. That's not like. Is that better than the weapon I have here? Oh, maybe. It's a +1. Oh, it's fragile. That's why I don't want to use it. But it is better, but whatever. Okay, let's save here. Next stream will be on Wednesday. And tomorrow we start Aliens, a comic book adventure, which is a point-and-click cryo game. We'll see. It looks interesting. I don't think it's gonna be amazingly good. Okay, let's raid Cortland. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.